I was born in a little Cornish fishing village, and I was into boating from a very early age. I remember rowing my grandfather's boat when I was only 4 years old. My grandfather was a fisherman, and I spent hours and hours rowing boats and playing and fishing and everything to do with boats. And I think the salt water gets into your veins, and I've been boating ever since. I've always had a boat, and a shipwright by trade, and refitting boats just came naturally. Not being very rich, I started off with a small boat and gradually built up to the boat that I've got today. Today I've got a Westerly Centaur, a 26-foot yacht. I've had this for the last 20 odd years, and I've been very happy with it. The worst incident I've had in my sailing career was whilst we were returning from our holiday in the Isles of Scilly. Our boat broke loose from its mooring and drifted ashore on some rocks. But miraculously, no damage was incurred, and we floated the boat off on the next high tide.
Everybody knows how to cut and paste. I don't know. And you could tell me.
You've got to have somebody to tell you, really, haven't you?
Tell me, you're getting good. He's really good on the computer. He's getting really good on his eBay. Tell Peter we sold loads, didn't we? This weekend. We sold loads, Peter.
About 16 items.
Probably more than that, wasn't it? When there was a lady that bought something, and she lived in, where was it? And we were going to, I said to Darryl, post it to her, but it was just down the road, so we took it to her house yesterday afternoon, didn't we, and tried to give her back the money. Well, she wouldn't take it, did she? Now if that was me, I would have just posted it to her, wouldn't I? But she was just like down the road.
Well, what I do is I'll weigh the item, Kath photographs it, I'll weigh it, I research it, and all the information that I get, description, I'll put in that book. So then I've got, like say, maybe 20 items with all the photographs, all the descriptions and all the weights, and then I'll sit down and put them all and enter them all onto the computer from the book. A friend of ours down at the boatyard sells his stuff on the internet, and he said we'd be silly not to do the same. Whenever I do get a bid, I check the buyer's details to ensure that it is a reputable buyer. My interest is spreading. Kath thought she could sell the items far quicker than I could, so she set up an account of her own.
I still do the photographs for Alan, but now I have my own account. I find it much more interesting, and I can understand Alan's enthusiasm for eBay. So far, I've only sold 10 items, but I think I've caught the bug.
He just explained to me what I had to do and how it done. It works out. It's a really, really good system. Well, first of all, you as soon as you get the bid, right, before you put whatever's been sold at the top, right, and then under that you've got to put how much it was and what the postage was, and under that you've got to put their eBay name, and under that you've got to put their email address, and at the other side you've got to write down where it's getting delivered to. And as soon as they're paid, you get a green marker pen, put a big paid in it, right? And when it's been posted, Grandad puts a little circle into the P to say it's been posted. Now that's that bit. Now what do we do after that? And the rest I don't know, because when he's given feedback, I'm not sure what he does, because I haven't got that far. See, I only got just to the basic bit. But he really and truly, and he's got a book for him, and he's got a book for me, because I can put in 100 items now, and I had on about 65 items, so I sold a few on mine. dolls never went. The French dolls did not go. I said to Grandad, because he made me take another picture of them and he put them on mine, and see, because he used to have them on his. And when I looked at these dolls, I said, God, nobody will want to buy them, Alan. Oh no, they'll go. So we had a bet on it. I said, hey, nobody will buy them. I said, I wouldn't buy them. Anyway, they never went. He only put the French ones on. He didn't put the Welsh ones on, because we took separate pictures of them. The 2 French, the 2 German ones, because there was a big one and a little one, and here there's all the Welsh ones. But I took pictures of them all. I said, I wouldn't buy them. Load of rubbish. I'd chuck them out. But he's insistent with these bloody things. Even when I've been trying to get rid of them for years. Julie doesn't want them. Karen doesn't want them. You don't want them, do you? Oh, these bloody things are haunting me. Because once I took them down to a second-hand shop. This was a few years ago. I was fed up. I was trying to tidy up the little bedroom, so I thought, I'm not going to tell them. I'm just going to go down to the second-hand shop and get rid of them all, you know. So I actually took them down there, because he went into the bedroom. He said, where's these dolls gone? I said, you bloody well better get them back again. They're worth a lot of money. The fact was, the 2 French ones we got were given by a young lad that come over to learn English, you know, like the students that come over and stay with you for 6 weeks, called Michelle. And he was a lovely, lovely lad. He was hell of a nice. He was about 17. And he'd come over, and they'd come over and stay with you for 6 weeks to learn English. And he was lovely. And he'd come back the following year. And I think he'd come back the following year after that, because he was so nice. Anyway, Dad, it wasn't the fact of the dolls. I think it was the fact that I was giving away something that he'd given to us. Anyway, I had to go back to the second-hand shop and ask him. I said, I'm sorry, my husband don't want you to have them. It was lucky I got them back. But that was a few years ago. But I mean, they're rubbish, aren't they? Honest to God, they're just... I mean, the German ones are not so bad. They're a bit stronger. I've never taken the little Welsh ones out, but I said to Alan, they're a load of rubbish. You must have bought the cheapest dolls you could bring over. You know, they were a load of rubbish. Anyway, I've still got them. So if you ever fancy some dolls, you could have them.
My name is Alan. I'm 73 years old. Oh, can't hear you're laughing. Wasn't that any good?
I'll shut my eyes. I'll shut my eyes when you start. I'll shut my eyes when you start saying this. I can't look at you. Right. I don't know what's making me laugh. It's not funny, is it? It's serious. Right.
No, I can't do it. You're going to laugh like that.
Right. Oh, my eyes are watering. Right, go on.
Well, you never get anything done
I'll
like
never
this.
forget this day. Well, I can't help it. I don't know. It's making me laugh. Right, go on then. You've got one bit. You'll be there for the next 6 weeks.
To start selling. Look out. I'm not particularly good at photography, so I get someone else to do this. The trend for collecting dolls seems to have diminished. Well, because she's
Better than mine.
she's useless at anything else.
Well, I don't do anything, do I? I don't do anything, Peter, honestly. He does it on himself.
They normally charge you about, how much is it? Do you know? Cause
I don't know because I never pay any listings.
yeah, so just say.
Well, you just say I normally choose to list on a free weekend.
On a free listing weekend. This is the item I've got for sale today. I'm going to put it on eBay now.
Oh God. I'm quite happy that Alan has taken up this interest. You've got to prompt me, Al. I don't know what to say. My name is Alan.
What is it that you like about eBay? The reason you like it is because you're getting rid of my rubbish.
You're not going to say that.
She ain't got my aptitude for selling it.
Oh, I'm useless. I thought it'd be easier just sitting to say a spiel.
Oh, it's not.
It's not, is it? Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So she set up an account of her own and has done well in selling her items, and a little bit better than I've done.
Yeah, but you moved too quickly.
No. I still do the photographs for Alan, but now that I have my own account, I find it much more interesting, and I can understand Alan's enthusiasm with eBay.
eBay hasn't changed my lifestyle, but doing a lot of boating and gardening, the brain stagnates, and eBay
Oh, don't start. When I get the giggles, I can't stop. I better stop it. Right, God, Peter. I'm sorry about that, Peter. I can't. It's just his face. Oh, God, I can't stop laughing.